Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh and his only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai. Yahweh is the name of the one true God, and Yahweh Shai is the name of his only begotten Son, who the whole world ignorantly calls Jesus. And I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and I want to send salutations to all the Akim throughout the four corners of the earth, exalting the name of Yahweh and his only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, in truth and in sincerity. All right, so this lesson is going to be about doing the simple things, because this is a response lesson to the Elder Bara in the GMS Chicago camp. And it says, if you can't do the simple things now, shaking my head, because when your leaders and just brethren, period, give you simple instructions and simple tasks to do, it should be easy to do. If you're told to do an assignment, if you're told to do a task, if you're told to do just simple things with simple instructions, now when things are pretty much still in the norm, and if you can't do it now, if you lose, your train of thought now, you lose track of time now, you don't use your time wisely, and you don't take heed to instruction now, how much more later when things get worse, when things get heated up, when things get more stressful, because right now, whatever you're going through now is going to be turned up to many different levels. The stress level, if you're stressed now, the stress level is going to be rise up. If you're, going through, elements now, they're going to be risen up later, it's just things are just going to get worse because Jacob's trouble is coming. And the Lord is preparing us for his return. So when you're in a camp and brothers give you simple instructions, simple tasks to do, and you don't do it, it shows undiscipline. Because really, in its truth, one of the most important things to be is discipline. All right, discipline, learning how to follow instructions and give instructions and orders too. Because, we're all individual leaders at the end of the day. So you have to be willing and understand how to take order and give and follow through on those orders. All right. Scriptures say that we're going to be judging angels. We have to judge the smallest matters. All right. The Lord put the Spirit on us to do that. We are the judges of the world. So it's really us training, to be the righteous judges of the earth. So now we have to be on a level where we can just take simple instructions, man, and follow through on them. Because there's an order in the camp. You have your elders, you have your bishops, you have your sergeants, you have your deacons, and your teachers, etc., etc. There's levels in the body. You have to be able to follow simple instructions to make sure things operate properly. All right. So I'm going to jump into this first scripture. This is Sirach, other known as Ecclesiasticus 5 and 7. It says, "Make no tarry to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day, for suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance." All right. So you're going to perish in the day of vengeance by putting the Lord off from day to day. And those are just simple tasks. You know what I mean? Like reading, You know what I mean? Doing your studies, doing your videos, doing your street preaching, you know what I'm saying? Understanding and obeying the instructions that your leaders, your elders give you. You know what I mean? Like just things that pertain to doing the work of the Lord. All right? Because really you're turning away from the Lord when you're not doing those things. All right? When you say, I don't feel like going to camp today. You know what I mean? You're putting that off. You feel like I don't feel like doing videos this week. You're putting that off. You know what I mean? You're putting things off and making excuses. You don't want to do that. Because in the day of the Lord is going to get you for basically being rebellious. It's really a spirit of rebellion when you do that, because you're allowing these demons and Satan to make you complacent and to throw you off your spirit. All right. When the Lord said, resist the devil and he shall flee. And how do you do that? With the scriptures, man. Stay in the spirit, stay prayed up. All right. So don't tarry, man. Don't slack. All right. To turn to the Lord, man. All right. Because we're really, when you're obeying the Lord, you know what I mean? You're learning how to serve great men in the process, because there are men down here who are great and who are perfect, which means to be whole, which means to be complete. All right. There are men of the elect that are down here who are giving these orders. All right. To brothers and instructing brothers and putting brothers on the right path and building up brothers, So you don't want to, you don't want to get yourself in a tight spot where you can't even be counted on by men that you work with, man. You know what I mean? We're all soldiers in this army. We're a part of the body. You got to rely on each other, man. So certain brothers are going to be relying on you to follow orders. So make sure you follow your orders. And this goes to me also, This is Proverbs 15:33. It says, the fear of Yahweh is the instruction of wisdom, and before honor is humility. All right. So when you're following the Lord, all right, it's instruction. All right. So you do what the Lord wants you to do, which is to follow the law, statutes, commandments. All right. Be a light unto the Gentiles. Do your preaching. Do your ministering. Also fellowshipping with your brethren. Following orders of your leaders. You know what I mean? Because scriptures tell you to obey your masters, which is what? Your teachers. All right? So you're going to have teachers down here who teach you and you have to obey them. All right? When they're teaching you the right way to be, especially when you know that these men are righteous. You know what I mean? And they're doing whatever they got to do in their private time, in their life, to be righteous, to present themselves to the Lord as a living sacrifice. All right. They're trying to be made blameless in front of the Lord also, man. But like I said, there's levels to this wisdom. All right. There's levels to it. This is Sirach 8:8. It says, despise not the discourse of the wise, but acquaint thyself with their proverbs. For of them thou shalt learn instruction and how to serve great men with ease. All right. So there's great men down here, like I said before. The elect are down here, back all over again, falling into their lot. Despise not the discourse of the wise. There's wisdom down here. There's wise men down here. All right. Because you got to understand, see, a wicked man will say, man, you serving men, you serving. Yes. And they serve us. The scriptures tell you, man, I labor, I'm roughly paraphrasing, but I labor for those who do not know, It's in Sirach, but I forget where it's at. But it says that basically, I labor for those who want to learn, who do not know. So really, the elders are laboring for us, but they're laboring for themselves. Why? Because they have to make their calling and election sure also. So really, at the end of the day, it's about following instructions and doing the best you can for the body. All right. So with that, all praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Shalom.